Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Peter Rabbit leading up to Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway, which I'm watching tomorrow. And yeah, so Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit is directed by Will Gluck, produced by Will Gluck, Zero Nabandi, written by Rob Limber and Will Gluck, based on the Tales of Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter, starring Rose Byrne, Donald Gleason, Sam Neill, Daisy Ridley, Elizabeth Debicki, Margot Robbie, and James Gordon. Music by Dominic Lewis. Cinematography from Peter Menzies Jr. Edited by Christian Gazelle. Production companies from Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures Animation, Olive Bridge Entertainment, Animal Logic 2.0 Entertainment, and Screen Australia. Distributed by Sony Pictures. Released February 3rd, 2018, in the Grove. I think the Grove is something in Los Angeles. I think it's like a film festival or something, have no idea. And February 9th, 2018 in the United States, and March 22nd, 2018 in Australia. It runs for 95 minutes. The countries it was filmed in was Australia. Well, I think it was. Okay, never mind, it was filming for the new Peter Rabbit. No, I'm looking for Peter Rabbit in 2018. Hold up. England Lake District was filming of location in Sydney. So it was filming in Sydney. That's where Peter Rabbit was filmed. And the budget for this movie was $50 million, and box office was $351.3 million. That's quite a lot. Plot: in England's Lake District, Peter Rabbit, his cousin Benjamin Bunny, and triplet sisters Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail spend most of their days picking on old Mr. McGregor and stealing vegetables from his garden. They are friends with the kind-hearted local woman named Bee, who spends her time painting pictures of the rabbits. As well as surrounding nature, Bee took on a motherly role with the rabbits and their mother's death, and after their father has been killed and eaten in a pie by Mr. McGregor where they were young. One day, Peter is forced to leave his jacket in Mr. McGregor's garden and goes back to retrieve it. However, it was a trap set by Mr. McGregor, who catches him but suddenly dies after a heart attack due to decades of unhealthy lifestyle choices, although Peter claimed that he killed him. Enrailed, Peter invites all the local animals, takes over Mr. McGregor's manor. Meanwhile, in London, Mr. McGregor's great-nephew Thomas, an uptight, controlling workaholic, works in a toy department at Hadroads, where he wants Hadroads. Is that a? This one's normal. That's a plus. He waits for a promotion to associate general manager. He indifferently accepts the news about the death of his great uncle, whom he did not know about, but is unfrustrated over losing the promotion to a lazy nephew of the managing director, and is fired for losing his temper. His now former manager encourages him to spend some time in the country. And the live action actors, we got Dominic Gleason as Thomas McGregor, who is the great nephew of Mr. McGregor. Rose Byrne as Bee. Sam Neill as Mr. McGregor. Was it actually like Sam Neill? Oh my god, Sam Neill was actually in this, and I didn't even know. Maureen Jean Babster as Hedgeroids, and Felix Williamson as Derek. Voice cast: James Corden as Peter Rabbit, Margot Robbie as Flopsy, Rabbit, the film's narrator, Elizabeth Debicki as Mopsy Rabbit, Daisy Ridley as Cottontail Rabbit, Colin Moody as Benjamin Bunny, Sia as Miss Tiggy Winky, Domino Gleason as Mr. Jimmy Fisher, Rose Byrne as Jermaine Puddleduck, Sam Neill as Tommy Brock, Fizzle Bazzy as Mr. Toad, Ewan Leslie as Pangolin Blade, More production. In August 2016, William Gluck was reported to direct the film, from a script by Gluck and Rob Liber, with James Gordon cast as the voice as Peter Rabbit and Rose Byrne as one of the live-action roles. Daisy Ridley and Elizabeth Debicki joined the cast in September 2016. The principal photography was scheduled to commence in Sydney, Australia, in January 2017. The next month, Domhnall Hall Gleeson was cast as Thomas McGregor, the decent, I don't even know, of the original Mr. McGregor, and Margot Robbie's joined the cast, except to voice a bounty, Flopsy. In November, Sia was cast as Miss Tiggy Winky. On December 18th, 2016, a first image of the title character alongside the logo film was revealed. Production began in December 2016. Gluck produced the film alongside Zero Nabandi of Animal Logic, with provided the visual effects and the animation for the film. The crew peaked at 80 animators working at 6 core teams, each with a lead animator with a technical animator. Live action scenes were filmed in Central Park and Sentinel Park in Sydney. In March 2017, filming took place in Sentinel Railway Station, Sydney, which was depicted as London Paddington Station, along with Mottray Railway Station being depicted as Country Station. Peter Rabbit's release. Peter Rabbit was originally scheduled for March 23rd, 2018, but was moved up to February 9th, 2018. Now we're going to this movie, Peter Rabbit. I think this was a decent movie. Really good for kids, I have to say. I'm a fan of Peter Rabbit. I'm excited to watch the sequel tomorrow. But Peter Rabbit was definitely a good watch, I have to say. It's on Netflix in New Zealand. That's how I watched it. And I really enjoyed Peter Rabbit. It was a good time. I enjoyed this film. It was fine. Good watch. So I definitely recommend it for little kids. And yeah, for my score for Peter Rabbit 2018, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm going to give it a 64%. Grade, I'm going to give it a C+. And out of 10, I'm going to give it a 6.4 out of 10. So for tomorrow, my reviews, rankings, whatever for tomorrow, I have, if I look at it, it's Wednesday. Okay, so we have my Peter Rabbit 2, The Runaway movie review, Fantastic Four 2015 movie review, and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier characters ranked. So yeah, that's for tomorrow. So thank you for watching my Peter Rabbit movie review. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. It'll be a big help. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.